My name's Bizkiit, and I'm gonna take you. No, not somewhere. Just take you. With fancy mind control magic. You're gonna build my shrine after we defeat Alduin. Anyway, so today we're playing Skyrim, and boy am I so glad to be back on this game. You see, the last time I played and beat Skyrim was well over, I want to say 2.5 years ago at this point, so I wanted to revisit it. But as per usual on this channel, we don't just revisit a game and decide to play it the way it was intended. No. We have a challenge on our hands. What challenge might that be, you might ask, though? Well, to be honest, I guess I wasn't too sure myself. When I was originally thinking up this idea, I wanted to raise a Falmer army. But then I settled on mind controlling everyone. Then the mod only half worked, causing me to only be allowed to mind control creatures. So that was out of the books because apparently human slavery is not a good thing. But anywho, we then devolved from that plan as well and then basically settled on our original plan, which I'm not too upset about actually, because I had an absolute blast crawling through Blackreach and raising my Falmer army to get revenge on all who wronged their kind. Well, that and we got the cutest armored critter that you guys have ever laid your eyes upon. I mean, just look at him. You're the cutest poisonous deathbringer there is, aren't you? Yes, you are. So the rules. Now I'll keep those short and sweet. By the use of the 2 mods that I have linked in the description below, we are raising an army. That army is also our only way of dealing damage. So trying to beat the game, that's pretty much all there is. Well, except we also play on expert and survival difficulty. Now it's off to the chopping block with me. Kicking off day 1, our carriage driver had a heart attack on our journey to Helgen.
Alright, we're off to a great start.
I helped the guards by offing the runaway with my mind, then made a decision that will forever haunt me in my Elder Scrolls career.
I'm playing a Dark Elf, or High Elf. Dark Elf is what I normally play.
And I was thinking about something clever to say here, but looking back, I think it might just be safer to say, here's my High Elf. A big scaly lizard interrupted my beheading, used my fancy magic to revive the Stormcloak that got by the lizard, to then off him again by my own hands. Hadvar unbound me, and saved Kinky time for after the dragon attack. I tried to get him back in the mood by putting a bucket on his head, but I guess he just isn't into bucket play.
Aw, damn it.
Punished Hadvar by making him fight the 2 Stormcloaks while I cowered in the doorway, then got distracted by a wagon and started something that would repeat time and time again throughout this challenge.
See how far we can bring this with us.
You see, sometimes I like to make pointless mini-challenges for myself during a challenge run, and in this one, I decided to, every now and then when I see a wagon, push it to whatever location we may be traveling to. In this case, it was through the entire starter dungeon. Why I did this, I still don't know. Me and my wagon waited for Hadvar to finish his skirmish, then continued through the room while picking up some food for the road. Arrived late to the torture chamber brawl due to me struggling with my wagon, was stopped again by more Stormcloaks, and released Hadvar onto them. When Hadvar proved to be as useless as the French in World War II, I rounded back to the torture chamber to offer up more victims to the torturer.
Alright, Mr. Torturer, he's right here. Come get him.
Who then ran all the way down to where Hadvar was still mopping up the floors with his torso and showed him how it's done. My cart got a little too excited and almost gave us our first brush with death.
Myself in the stomach. Oh, that almost killed me!
Found another cart and added it to our train, invaded Yogi's personal bubble, and left Hadvar to handle him. Arrived at the exit with my wagons and stepped outside to take in a breath of fresh air and set our game to survival. Due to this challenge relying heavily on magic, I licked the mage stone to get its blessing, got distracted by a fisherman and robbed him of everything he owned, then immediately disregarded the challenge to relax while fishing.
Sir, you're in my way.
Discovered that you can catch a baby mud crab and decided to keep him and give him a name. I introduced to you Baby Mr. Krabs. My feelings for this crab quickly change and become a sore topic between me and my chat. You'll see what I mean further down the road. Now I'll take this time to explain the beginning of our challenge, as we need to properly prepare for raising an army. So our route is to first raise enough gold to get a calm spell, which is roughly around 100 septims. Second, we have to level our illusion to 100. Third, we have to buy the modded spell, which is located at the College of Winterhold, which is around 3,000 septims. And then finally, begin raising our army. So back on the road to Riverwood, I got distracted again and wandered into Embershard Mine for some early loot to sell, which was honestly quite easy, as all I had to do was aggro the bandits and dance around some boulders on the ground until they keeled over due to the sheer amount of shin damage.
He's dead! Yes! I love Bethesda games so much.
Arriving at Riverwood, I turned one of the town's chickens giant, saving the town from any fear of famine, went to talk to Alvar to take any supplies he may have for my run, while he spilled his cheese down the front of himself.
Bro's losing his cheese.
Made myself some food and accidentally cooked baby crabs.
Oh, I gotta do like
turned Alvar's child into the Onion Knight, had a meal with Hadvar and thanked him for helping me out of Helgen, sold all the gear we didn't need, then Chat and I realized that we cooked baby crabs.
Why did you cook Mr. Crab? Did I actually cook him? Oh, I cooked him!
Went back to fishing for Mr. Krabs II. After catching another crab, I set off with my wagon to journey to Whiterun, got interrupted by a wolf, dragged it back to Riverwood to force the town to fight my battles, set off again, and accidentally launched my cart into oblivion.
Oh my god, where did it go?
Found another cart and pushed it to the gates of Whiterun to finish my delivery.
I'm just a mere merchant. I seem to have lost all my goods on the way from Riverwood, but I hope you guys will still take the cart.
Sold some of my loot and then climbed the steps to Dragonreach to talk to Jarl Balgruuf. Hovered a soul gem with my mind to display my dominance over the court wizard, took his spell of calm, and completed step 1 in our preparations. And moved on to step 2 where we tortured a cow night and day to be our little test subject while we leveled the beginning stages of our illusion. I won't bore you too much with this as it was a long process. After reaching around level 55, I decided to take a break from leveling illusion to do some gold grinding for our next spell tome, which will cost us a pretty penny. So in order to get some septums, while also not having any means of fighting yet, you'd think I'd search for a job to make that happen. Instead, I ran through a few bandit hideouts and dungeons doing nothing but spewing my fancy calm magic in their faces while swiping the shelves of anything I ran by. Oh, and one of those places we stole from just so happened to be Bleak Falls Barrow. I figured why not get it out of the way early rather than come back. So entering the doors, I got to work casting my soothing spells on the bandits. Watched as one of them failed an IQ check, used my fishing rod to cut through some spider goo. Chat made me drop my rod, which took great offense to that, bouncing off the ground back into my pelvis.
Ow! I dropped it and it hurt me!
Was able to calm the spider due to our early leveling, and used the battle axe to cut down Arvel, ensuring not to deal any damage to him. He would inevitably meet his demise anyway after stumbling into a Draugr sleepover. Backtracked once the remaining Draugr wanted to cuddle me to lure them to the spider. My plan backfired and my calming spell wore off, causing the spider to hawk a toxic loogie on me, resulting in our first death.
No, attack the Draugr! Attack the Draugr! Not me! No!
Reloading, we successfully watched Arvel pass to the cuddle Draugr. I used their own traps against them.
I got one. That's 2 down.
Taunted more further in the tomb from the other side of swinging axes, locked a Draugr out of my water cave.
Oh, thank God.
Got a little cocky and attempted to taunt him through the bars.
Yeah, I bet you wish you could get me, couldn't you? Filthy animal. Ow!
Made it to the iconic wall and stuck my dragon fingers in it. Awoken the Overlord and decided, not being able to deal any damage, that I could lure him back towards the traps to get the job done. Only problem with this plan is that the traps are quite a ways back at this point, and I'm majorly impatient.
On my way. No! You ruined everything, you stupid... No! What is your axe doing? Come on, let's go! No, out of my way! The Draugr Overlord is barely taking any damage. Buddy, I'm down here. Ow! Is he seriously not gonna come in here? This is my big idea. This was my big idea to take him on. Yes. Come on. Oh, he needs to go through again. Wait. Oh my God. Go! Shit! Overlord, I need you over here. Ah! Yes, stand there like a dummy. Come on through again. Let's go. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's go.
After that was said and done, we backtracked to play Swing the Arvel.
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, they're here. Wait, actually.
On our way back to Whiterun, we discovered that Mr. Krabs II was missing, and we all thought I might have accidentally ate him, but upon scouring the footage, I couldn't find it anywhere. What I think actually happened was possibly a quick load before we caught him, but the world may never know. Back in the court wizard's room, I used a soul gem on Delphine, while the wizard man yapped on about some dragonstone, was rudely interrupted by Irilith.
You need to come at once. A dragon has been sighted nearby.
A dragon!
You should come too.
You should calm down.
Apparently a dragon was just spotted nearby, so I raided the kitchen and set out to meet the scaly beast. At the tower, the dragon launched its attack while I cowered behind some rubble as the Stormcloaks proved why the Imperials are the superior force. Got momentarily startled when a guard got snatched right in front of me.
Oh my God!
Irilith, or one of the guards, delivered the final blow as I begun my part. Everyone was baffled as they'd never seen a man with a suck game so strong, screamed at the sky, and reunited with Balgruuf the Lesser to report the incident. At this point we enter phase 2 of step 2, in which we will be entering Solitude. to go to the Blue Palace and cast our fancy magic spells on the face of the council meeting day in and day out to level our illusion. Now it just so happens that at the Blue Palace we can actually buy a spell that will help us level our illusion at a much faster rate. That spell is known as the Rally spell, which is an AoE spell. So because the council is in such a small room, I can cast that spell on them to get the splash effects on all of the people there and level our illusion at a much faster rate. But first, a little montage of our journey there.
You know what? After losing so many people, Whiterun needs a very strong guard. Oh my goodness! Let's play I Spy True. We should do that. Something beginning with S. Do I have to stop for this? Darklook! No. Is it Stone? Sky. There's a lot of that. True. Everyone's favorite character. Oh, she got it. What? I'm curious. It's a lie. It's always been a lie. Oh, it's Cicero. All right, fine. I'll go do it, Cicero. Mr. Falmer, where are you, Mr. Falmer? Not open. Oh. All right, Cicero, you're on your own. Sorry. I'm gonna hide in one of your mammoth rib cages while I warm up. All right, hope you don't mind. You know what? Just out of curiosity, I'm not gonna leave it, but out of curiosity, I want to see what a giant looks like with set scale 10. Oh my god. Wait, it wasn't even the giant? What did I... It's the fire! I made a massive fire! How did this happen? What did I just do? Oh my god. Signal them! They're coming! Look at the ground! The ground is part of the fire! Another wagon! Chat! Another wagon! Yes! We're taking it with us to Solitude. Just me, my chat, and my wagon. I'm trying to show you the world. Your owner left you. The boat! It works! Sort of. Just hoping it across the water. Ow! Whoa! Where'd it go? Oh no. Mr. Cart! I don't know where it went! I didn't get to see where it went, that's why. Oh, it's over there! It's over there! It's in the sky! Dude, that's great. This somehow got from over there all the way up to here. This is gonna be a memoriam. He's finally reached his peak. He's ascended. I've helped him. He is now the Cart Moon. He is...
Finally reaching the Solitude gates, I entered the town to witness an execution. Executioner Titan missed the beheading and put a hole in their walls, but the debris must have gotten the job done as the execution was still a success. Got a peek at Skyrim's biggest set of stones, which would make even the giants jealous.
Wait, hold on!
And then witnessed a truly sad sight, Advar. The poor guy is so desperate to sell rotten fish because he is bound to the stall. Unable to throw the food away, he only survives off the water drips from the wooden beams. Forced to a life of trying to sell old, rotting fish so he can finally be freed, if he makes enough money. He missed his own children's birth, his parents' funeral. So sad. So incredibly sad. Anyway, arriving at the Blue Palace, I bought the Rally spell and ended day 1 of the challenge. Day 2 started with us beginning our Blue Palace illusion training. My subjects were amazing at taking it to the face as I blasted my fancy magic at them every day. One of my mornings, I awoke in the tavern I spend the night at once the council goes home and was interrupted by some hired thugs.
Oh, wait, someone's fighting.
Someone do something.
Wait. What? Ah! I can't fight them! I need the guards! I need the guards! Run! I need the guards!
Apparently the townsfolk didn't take kindly to me stealing the food I needed for my challenge.
What happened?
After being ran out of town, we took a break to catch Mr. Krabs III, as chat would not rest until we had a baby crab. We were then ran out of doing that as well, by a dragon.
Oh!
The scaly bastard was too powerful for my calm spell, so I ran towards Solitude to get help from the guards. Hiding under the pier, I waited for my health and stamina regen, cheered the guards on, and then got to sucking. Back on the catch for Mr. Krabs III, we finally caught one. I eventually made a deal with chat that if I ate, sold, or dropped Mr. Krabs III, that I would be forced to play on the max difficulty for the rest of the run. Right now, we are currently playing on Expert. Realizing the need for coin, I begun sniffing the ground near Solitude for a hidden chest, eventually found it and took its contents for selling, but was berated by a child.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough. How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
I bet my papa could beat you up.
Sold my goods and had enough septums to buy the spell we needed to begin mind control. Before heading out, we went to enchant our remaining gear with Fortified Magicka. Chat decided my chest plates would be called Bizkiit, and then begun step 3, kinda before finishing step 2, but I never really claimed to be the most organized. After arriving to the College of Winterhold, I displayed my knowledge of the arcane by casting a puny spell for the gatekeeper and headed to the library, where I waited for Drevis Nellerin Nilarin, whatever his name is, dropped damn near 3k septims on this spell and set out to begin mind controlling. However, at this point in the challenge is where I realized that my idea would change. You see, I wanted to be able to control anything, meaning anyone too, but I couldn't figure out how to get the mod's people aspect to it to work. Now the reason I even bring this up is because I had a really good idea. As many of you know, I really like to involve my community in my content. Now the idea that I had with this, if the people aspect was working, was that when we go to Sovngarde for the very last fight to fight Alduin, I wanted to let everyone who was present in chat pick one NPC that they would really love to join our army and face Alduin. However, that sadly never came to fruition. Hopefully someone out there will be able to do that though. Instead, we ended up having to form a ragtag team of creatures, which, as I said before, devolved into Falmer, although I kind of feel like that might be evolving, but then again, the Snow Elves did devolve into the Falmer, so I don't really know. So taming our first few cult members, who happened to be 2 wolves and 1 bear, we attempted to take over a mine, and failed.
Run!
So instead I headed to where I should have gone all along. Upon entering the cave, we begun converting every Falmer and creepy crawly they owned to the Bizkiit cult. After converting the cave, we stumbled across an abomination. Now before this challenge begun, I made a deal with myself. Why? I don't know. Maybe I'm a masochist. So the deal that I made was that if we by some chance stumbled across Meridia's beacon, that we would have to drop every single thing we're doing to go rid her tomb of the necromancer. So with that being said, we're off to Mount Kilkrith. Kilkrith? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Meridia then lifted me into the skies to yell at me about her issues.
The necromancer Belckert defiles my shrine with vile.
I'll defile you. Wait, what?
Back on the ground, I entered her temple with my ragtag team of Falmer, wolves, and a bear to convert the shades that reside within, which in my opinion is just badass.
No way.
Left to the balcony and then re-entered further up to get stuck in a room for a very long time because I was too dumb to figure out what happened. So with this challenge, we ended up facing some door issues. Once you have a certain amount of followers, your spawn point after traveling through a loading screen door gets displaced. This is due to the game trying to load you and your copious amounts of followers into the same cell. And sometimes, when this happens, you can clip through the ground and free fall into a completely different cell. The cell I just so happened to fall into was a cell that was locked until you rubbed one of Meridia's beacons. So in order to get out of this soft lock, I banished my weakest followers and continued.
Get him, boys.
Back on track, I begun converting more shades, rubbed more beacons, and entered the catacombs, coming face to face with the necromancer, which was one hell of a struggle. So enjoy this incredibly annoying battle.
Get him, boys. Get him. One of my shades have died. Oh my god, they're all dying. I did not get hit by his blizzard. Oh my god. Rally, boys. Serve me, not him. No! No! Don't stand there and take it! Swing! 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 Oh, god damn it, I knew. I need to be a distraction. Oh, okay, not that much of a distraction. Get him! Who's getting it? The Falmer? He stole my Falmer! Come on. Rally! I need to get unstuck because if he turns around and shoots a freaking frost thing at me, I'm dead. Just like that! Come on, guys. He's almost dead. Yes! 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 Let's go! Oh my god! Oh shit, I forgot he has a second phase! I forgot he has a second phase! Kill him! Kill him! They can't get up to him, he's almost dead! Needs to get out of the way. Wait, is he dying?
It is.
Oh, he's dead! Yes!
The defiler is defeated, pedestal.
Finally finishing the battle with the necromancer, Meridia lifted me from the ground once more, except this time with our mighty army. Meridia praised me and my army and rewarded me with her blade. But once I refused to use it so her religion would fade, she then dropped me and my entire army right in front of my eyes, putting us back to 0 cultists and ending day 2 of our run.
My followers.
Starting day 3 as a ruler without an army, I wandered the roads of Skyrim and stumbled across some fine folk who I shared a drink with. They provided me with some uplifting words and pulled me out of my rut, until they were all murdered by 2 spiders.
Uh-oh. Oh no! We must not intervene, chat. Survival of the fittest.
With my spirits lifted, I was on my way to Solitude. On the way, we tamed a bear and used it as a distraction to escape from another dragon attack. After all the excitement, I decided to rest my traveling legs in a nearby house, which just so happened to be a very angry mage known as Drellis.
Uh-oh. Oh No!
After running around his home and hiding behind bookshelves while my bear did nothing, Jealous lied to me and ended our game of hide and seek.
Is my bear not attacking him? What's going on there?
This time.
No, you're not! You lied! You lied to me!
Still restless from my travels, I stopped back by Whiterun to use their tavern and swing from the rafters while I cast my fancy magic down on them so they understand their place. Realizing that displaying my dominance to these mere peasants in the tavern was a foolish example of my power, I left them alone to go set a greater example. Entering the Companions Hall, I begun my display and topping off our illusion at level 100. Back on the road, I begun to think someone might have spiked my ale with skooma before leaving Whiterun as things started to get a little weird.
Oh, there's a dragon over there! Not my problem. But yeah, I want to start just building random stuff. Oh my god. Why are there 2 spiders? What is happening right now? There's 2 big spiders attacking. Dude, can you shoot it from here? Dude, if that arrow hits that dragon, it's gonna freaking spear it to a mountain.
Some bandit tried to steal my gold from me.
200 gold if you want to use our road.
Do you not see my giant frostbite spider right here?
I accidentally handed my gold over to them due to Skyrim's stupid UI.
How about you let me through and I don't kill you?
Wise move.
What? I did not give her the gold!
Irritated at my mistake, I invaded their base and sicked my creatures on her and her gang.
Now attack her. Kill her. Oh, I like myself in with her!
Was shocked when the last living Dwemer came rushing out of their base,
Dogs died. Oh my god!
slipped on a sweet roll,
That's really not how it's supposed to work.
and further down the road I was haunted by the numerous children I've dumped into my chamber pot over the years. Arrived in Iverstead, ran from the courier,
No, not the courier!
and begun climbing the steps to High Hrothgar. I don't know, I heard some old dudes were moaning my name and the people of Skyrim asked me to stop it. For the first time ever, I made the frost troll on the stairs our little
What is he doing up there? This is for every single playthrough. Look at me. I am the captain now.
confronted the weird old men, who then put me through their weird tests. Outside I had to display some weird power within me, successfully succeeded the test, and was told to go to find some horn for the next thing that they wanted to do with me. Threw myself off High Hrothgar to try and rid the horrifying memories I just experienced. Hopped on a carriage to Morthal and then ran to Ustengrad. Upon entry, there were bandits and mages fighting, who I then calmed to allow my creatures to feast upon their flesh one by one, started recruiting Draugr to our cult, cross-mapped some skeletons,
Yes!
admired our growing army as a Draugr displayed their levitation spell,
Okay. God damn, I don't think all of my Draugr are here. That's not how many Draugr are. Oh, they're up there! That's so menacing!
failed more times than I care to admit at the Whirlwind Sprint puzzle due to my children mindlessly standing in my way. In chat, don't you dare say anything about them taking after their leader. I'll have you banished to eternal Azura hell. Onward, I sprinted through some more traps, dealt with some spiders, cut some webs down with my fishing pole, and discovered someone stole the sex toy. Think Talos. Was then invited to a secret meeting at Riverwood. Found another wagon, but had to leave it due to my body turning into a Biz popsicle. Dipped into Morthal again to attempt to warm myself in the tavern, but was interrupted by some scary people who worshipped a tentacle god.
No! I didn't even see them!
You cannot escape the truth.
Get him! Everyone attack! I'm freezing, I need it inside! Favorite type of sushi? I think it's the California roll. It's really good because it's really creamy and it also has like this orangish reddish drizzle on top that gives it a really nice sweet top. It's hard to choose though because that one sticks out to me because in my opinion it's really good. But I like almost all sushi. That is California roll? Yeah, that one. That was really good.
Finally entering the tavern, my loyal children warned me via cuddles.
Oh my god! Children, calm down! Calm down, children! Children! Oh my god! This is the point you consider a vasectomy!
Reloading, I had to face the tentacle worshippers again, entered the actual tavern this time, and got a bit spicy with a Nord named Alva.
Well, aren't you the handsome one?
Yes.
You and I should spend some time together. You must either be crazy or supremely confident to go walking around with me.
It used to be a quiet place, but then you showed up with a bunch of bears and weird spiders and undead stuff.
Picking up from our arrest, we realized how many cultists we've acquired, which gave me a really good idea. So setting out for Riverwood, we made a quick stop along the way.
Yeah, we're back! You thought you saw the last of us? Oh no, I brought all my children now, buddy. You're not gonna win this one, buddy. I need in here. Yes, good job.
Arriving at Riverwood, I was met with the invitation giver, Delphine.
Delphine, when did you get so hairy?
Taking me down into her sex dungeon, Delphine yapped my ear off about some kind of bad dragon. I must say, I was very interested at first, but then she put on some gear and grabbed her sword. I think I might have misunderstood what dragon she was talking about. So on our way to the dragon thing Delph was talking about, I was confronted with the same bandits from before. However, this time I had an army.
Look at them! Look at them! Oh my god, look at my army!
So I properly took over the tower this time around.
Oh my god. Oh, I just got sniped! Get down, Mr. President! I just got sniped!
So I properly took over the tower this time. Reuniting with Delph, we watched Alduin raise another dragon and begun to tussle. Got a little overconfident with my children and stood on a rock to watch the battle and got turned into charcoal.
Oh!
Reloaded and brought a peace offering.
I bring thee an offering.
Both dragons rejected my offering, and we went for round 2. Casting Rally to buff my loyal members, I watched as they fell the beast. For some reason, I had to travel back to Riverwood to meet Delphine back in her sex dungeon because she wouldn't just talk to me here and now, and then was off to meet with a contact who would then help me infiltrate the Thalmor embassy. Delphine said something about them having documents of her dragon fantasies and wanting to wipe her slate clean. Putting on some fancy clothes to keep a low profile, I boarded the carriage. Sneaking in, I had trouble finding a table for 30, so I just decided to get on with the mission. Leaving the party to head further in, my children lost their patience and begun murdering everyone.
Wait, all of them are fighting out there. Oh no, they're fighting out there.
Battling to the courtyard, some of my children looked in from the outside as they didn't make it into the party, pushed onward as my children mowed down every person in our way.
Nice, good job.
Got a little lost in the kink chamber, and my children didn't make it any easier. Read Delphine's horrifying fantasies, and then headed back to Riverwood to have a quick intervention, which ended day 3. Setting out for Riften, on day 4, we were tasked with finding some old dude Delphine was looking for. We found another wagon and experimented with the whirlwind sprint to help us cover some more ground on our way to Riften. Accidentally caved in a rabbit's skull by drop-kicking the wagon into it.
Oh, I just killed a rabbit!
Bargained with the Riften guard by offering him my wagon of air, entered the town, and framed a citizen. In the Ratway, we struggled to get our trolls to make it further than 2 feet past the entrance, banished 3 of my trolls for being useless to the cult, but gave them one more chance to prove themselves to me, by tasking them with unaliving everyone in Riften, and of course they failed. Back in the Ratway, I got pummeled into the ground a few times by a man who did not skip out on his veggies as a young lad because I wanted to get him to fall to the traps instead.
No, I was... Look at my health! He did that to me with my health that far up!
Got the info we needed, stiff-armed Brynjolf, and begun to search for the old man. Passed a sneak check while my trolls dealt with the Falmer.
Be quiet, Chad. Someone play Sneaky Snitch!
Picklocked Helen Keller's secret closet, who then ran around with no sense of direction, tried to feed her my raw meat,
No, you need to eat. You need to eat.
and had a conversation with the old man as I feel Helen Keller somehow found a way to eavesdrop. Leaving the sewers, I banished another troll which caused a massive riot, found an enchanting table and enchanted our horny boy helmet with Fortify Magica,
Horny boy? Sure. Well, yeah, that's actually a good one.
returned the escaped nursing home resident to Delphine, and was off to a ball of scaly... Oh, Delphine. Oh, Talos, you need help. Day 5, chat hit me with a Mr. Krabs the 3rd check, passed the check, and returned to the nasty old men on the mountain.
Stand between us and prepare yourself.
Oh, alright, hold on.
You can withstand the unbridled voice of the
This isn't what I was expecting.
Please assume.
Used the fancy new shout to clear the fog to climb a mountain to the old men's master. I guess I climbed the ranks and proved myself worthy of the master's presence. Finally reaching the top, I was rizzed by their dragon master.
Oh, Parthenax. Ooh. Listen, not in front of chat, Parthenax. Oh my god. Chat, look away. I just kissed Scaly. What you gonna do about it?
Delphine would be so jealous. Tripped on a rock in my excitement to rub it in Delphine's face, made a stop by the College of Winterhold again to learn about more scaly stuff, traveled across the ice field to meet a crazy old man,
Hello, you crazy coot, you.
offered a month's worth of food for the poor isolated man.
What is he doing? He's gonna jump there! You're welcome for the food!
The man rewarded me by telling me where I can find one of these scaly scrolls, which just so happened to be near Blackrange. Realizing we can't tame machines, we opted for starting a Falmer army. Role-playing an American moment, I converted every last Falmer in Blackreach, including their creepy crawlies, pressed a bunch of buttons, yoinked the scroll, and gave my army a purpose.
Today is the day! You leave your lies behind. You used to rummage around in the depths of Blackreach, scratching your asses and giving birth to these ungodly creatures. You even made some with wings. However, those days of scratching your asses and doing nothing have come to an end. You have a purpose, and your purpose is to serve me, your one true ruler, Biz. Our mission is to take down a Scaly. The Scaly calls himself Alduin. He poses a threat to this lovely, chilly world we know, the lovely, chilly lands of Skyrim. You might be asking, why, Biz, do we care about the way of Skyrim? Well, that's because we are going to be the new leader of Skyrim. We're going to use you all and everyone else who steps... I'm done with this. I'm done with this speech. Just follow me.
So on the road, I threatened chat with eating Mr. Krabs III when someone claimed it was higher than me.
You know what? I'm gonna eat it right in front of you. You're out here, Luft, trying to defend this little crab's life. This tiny, cute little crab. I'll give it to you. It's cute. But it's still food. And you have the gall to say that this thing is better than me? I think it might be time to crunch down on one of his feet without even cooking. Close your eyes, chat. Here it goes. I ate chicken breast instead. He lives for now.
Once chat submitted and was reminded of their place, we continued on our journey of building our army. In search for some more Draugr to add to the ever-growing list, we stumbled across a cave known as Gearman's Hall. Now for those of you who are Skyrim scholars, you might already know the error that I made. Entering this dungeon, it all started off well. We jumped down a hole into a natural bath to wash the dirt and grime off from our travel, and begun converting Draugr at a stupendous rate, and then even found a better helmet. So as you can see, all was well so far. But for those of you who are Skyrim scholars, you probably already know the error that I made. But to those of you who aren't Skyrim scholars, you should know that a dark force lives within these halls. And that dark force has a name. That name is Sigdis Golderson. And I don't give a skeever's ass if that is pronounced right. Now this dusty bag of bones can be a bit challenging even when playing the game the way that Todd intended it to be played, due to the fact that this fossil is already quite powerful but also can summon 2 copies of himself that deal a good bit of damage as well. Now you would think having a literal feral pack with me would make this easier, right? Well, that's what I thought too. However, this congressman and his pay pigs dealt too much damage for my cult to withstand. That, and every time his pay pigs were summoned, my cultists were too confused to decide which one they should fight, causing me to eventually lose my entire army. Thankfully, I had to reload before entering the dungeon because I was trapped down there, unable to retreat due to dropping down the hole in the beginning of the tunnel. So really realizing the only thing that I lost in that dungeon was time, I pushed on to talk to Parthenax again. He gave me some bad glowing mushrooms, had a bad trip where my Falmer served under a different leader fighting dragons.
But why is my Falmer here? Why are my Falmer here? They weren't here in the past. Everything we've known about the Falmer has been a lie. The new Snow Elf lore. They helped destroy the dragons. They've been rewritten out of history. What if my Falmer run over there and start attacking him? That'd be so funny. My Falmer has died! No! Oh wait, they're attacking! Oh no! Oh no! He's hit my Falmer! He killed him!
Finally coming down from my bad trip, I mourned the fallen Falmer.
They've got Venturiar! For Venturiar! For Venturiar!
Realized Alduin really was here. I screamed at him and set my army upon him, which defeated him in record time.
Kind of a bad Scaly, huh?
However,
We only lost 1 soldier!
we lost Venturiar. Now this may have been a made-up name, he may not have stood out from the others, but we need a revenge plot. So mourning our fallow comrade, we set out to rid Alduin from every realm. To do this, we need a man on the inside, or I guess a dragon on the inside. Stopping by Whiterun, we spoke to Balgruuf the Lesser about using his balcony to catch a dragon.
May the gods watch over your
I forgot!
He said the only way he would help is if I solved their petty civil war problem. So, Chat and I beat up Nazim while my Falmer's unalived his wife right in front of him.
Chat wants to see you die.
perfect victory! That's right! I win!
Yes! Oh yes, I want to taste his flesh. Get him, boys! Oh, they murdered his wife.
We then stopped by Solitude to convince Tullius to come to the weird old men's moist mountain to engage in a peace treaty until the dragon issue is dealt with, but would only agree if the opposing side would agree as well.
Get off the war table! We're guests here! Children! God, you guys are making me go crazy.
So we were off to Windhelm to convince Ulfric, which was as stubborn as always. Swung by Riften to try and get some shut-eye in a tavern, but witnessed a dragon attack instead.
Go get him, boys! Get him! Oh, he's Frost! Okay, I'm gonna cower. He's Frost. I didn't know he's Frost. Get him, boys! Let me hit him with another one. Go get him! Kick his ass! Yeah! Yeah! Good job!
And eventually made it to the orgy. I mean, peace treaty. Annoyed at how boring this was gonna be, I threw everyone's drink on the ground and begun the meeting. Made a backup plan just in case things went sideways.
Listen, buddy, when I give the word, you slit her throat, alright?
Let's get this over
I
with.
think they heard me. They looked at me.
The meeting concluded in a temporary peace, and we ended day 5 of our run. So beginning our final day, we showed off a map that one of my mods, Razor, made for us, showing where all Falmer strongholds are. Finally gave our horse a name, which is just horse backwards.
Ezro, it's horse backwards, like your horse's knees when you try to jumping down. True. Wait, why does Ezro sound so cool though? Why do horses have such a cool name if you put them backwards? What? I want to run this man over.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks.
Whoa! He's joining up with the Stormcloaks? Absolutely not! You bastard!
Never should have come.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys!
We went from place to place converting Falmer, got a little lost in the moment inside Shimmer Mist Cave, and let my guard down.
This place is pretty.
Was then traveling over a mountain and came face to face with the blood dragon.
Another. Okay, wait, is this the dragon? Oh.
Watched as my children feast on some bandits, and discovered our horse perished in the skirmish.
I think my horse might have died. Good job. No, chat. We only but just gave him a name. Don't make light out of this. This is sad. We were so late to give you a name. Chat, any last words? Yeah, anyway, new horse. Can I put a saddle on you?
Back on the task at hand, I watched as my big kitty got raptured, stole some cheese to make chat happy.
Get the cheese. No, I don't. Do you want me to get the mammoth cheese? Better be worth it. Yeah, they're all dead. Again, I underestimate my crew. Okay, now I got the cheese. Now I have time to get other cheese.
Inside Frostflow Abyss, I clipped in and out of reality as we know it.
Uh-oh. Oh, perfect!
And found our pride and joy of our army.
Yeah, I think after the... Oh my god, that thing is huge.
I present to you our cutest, biggest, most ferocious critter, my right-hand man.
Chat, look at it. It's so huge. Chat, he don't bite. It's a big baby. I'm such a proud bug dad. All right, we're gonna continue the rest of the quest line with what we have. If we find anything on the way out, we're gonna yoink them as well, but I don't think we need anything else.
So back at Balgruuf the Lesser's humble abode, I followed him as he climbed what must have been his version of High Hrothgar, while his children looked down on him in shame, entered his balcony and called upon a scaly. A guard got yoinked. I got left in the oven a bit too long, becoming a burnt biscuit, tried to save the guard by body blocking him, and only managed to get a better view. Cowering behind our trap, my children weren't comprehending the plan, so I re-entered Balgruuf's home, bringing my children with me, went back out, and trapped the scaly.
Oh! I don't think it worked! Wait, yes, it is working. Get in there. Slap him on the ass. Trap him. Yes!
Panicked when I couldn't find Balgruuf the Lesser.
Jarl the Lesser, where are you? Here, Jarl. Jarl Balgruuf the smallest. Jarl Balgruuf the Lesser. Balgruuf, oh Balgruuf. Did he get smushed? Guys, I think we lost him. Up on the ledge? Up there? I don't know where he is. I can't find him. Chat, where is he? I can't leave until I find the Jarl. Oh, there he is. He's hiding in the corner. There he is, chat. We found him. He's still alive.
But then I found him and mounted the scaly and arrived at Skuldafn, where me and my army stormed the gates. My army made quick work of the dragons that stood in our way as I fell them with my voice.
It's literally already dead. Oh my god. Get him, boys! I believe in you! Wait, let me also keep him on the ground. No! Back on the ground, you coward. Get him, boys! They can't reach that high. That's why I bring him to him. Here, rally. Yes! Another one down! This is beautiful. Oh, careful! Oh, what are you doing up there? You're scaring me! I don't want you to die. I want you to survive this entire challenge. Okay, oh my god. Oh, you guys are just adding to my army. You guys are making this really easy. Hold on, let me get another spit ready.
Inside the temple, I displayed my stupidity as chat repeatedly told me the answer to one of the simplest puzzles in Skyrim that my rotted pea brain couldn't comprehend.
You're lying! It's not! You're lying! Middle is interchangle? What are you talking about? What is the middle? What, is the middle one wrong? No, I don't understand. This is so hard. Oh, wait, I opened that door. How? How does that make any sense? So this one corresponds with this, oh, and then that's, oh, okay, and then the middle one is the one that decides what door. I see. I got spurs that interchangle jingle.
My game begun to tear apart at the seams upon entering a loading screen.
I'm clipping! The game's gonna crash! Oh my god! Ah, no!
Fell through the back rooms and ironically ended up where I had to go anyway.
Oh god! Wait, where am I?
Decided to opt out of the Dragon Prince fight by yoinking the staff and plunging myself into Sovngarde.
I'm not fighting you. Yoink! Woo!
We were now in the final stretch. Traveling through the mist, we met Soon, who challenged me to a brawl in which, of course, my cultist fulfilled my wishes and passed the test for me, ran across the bridge, and entered the Hall of Valor, where I definitely don't deserve to be. Getting overstimulated by everyone speaking at me at once.
To battle, my friends.
Oh, to battle? Alright.
Field will echo with the clamor
Oh, no.
of war. Our wills undaunted.
Can you all, please? Oh my god, I don't like this.
We left to ready ourselves for battle against Alduin. However, the old guy in the robes had a little bit of trouble getting around my army on the bridge, so we had to wait a few hours for him to get there. Once he finally arrived, we begun shouting at the sky, and the battle was on.
Get up, boys! Rally! He's raining boulders from the sky! Dragonwind! Ah! He's gonna step on me! Get him, boys! Where's my big Charis? Oh my god. Get him! Rally! Where's big Charis? I don't see him! We'll look for him when the battle clears. Oh! Run! I can't take that! I have like 100 HP, that's it. I've never put a single point into health this entire run. Here's some rally, boys! God. Wait, did we get him already? Oh, wow. I see.
With Alduin falling the quickest he's ever fallen in any of my playthroughs, I begun to get a sinking feeling in my gut. I was nervous, scared, concerned. Our big baby, he was nowhere to be found. I scoured the battlefield, and still he could not be found. I was beginning to lose hope. But then as I rounded the corner of the path, we found him, safe and sound.
He sat the fight out. Oh, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm upset, because if you died, I would have cried. I love you. I'm so glad that you lived. Mwah.
Returning to Parthenax, I panicked for literally no reason, thinking I had to fight more dragons because I hadn't beaten Skyrim in a long time, forgetting this part of the endgame. Then decided to shout at one of the dragons anyway to see what would happen.
What if I just screamed Dragonwind at one of them? Oh, wait! That might have been a mistake! Oh, no!
My army annihilated the dragon in the time it took for me to hide under my desk.
I'm just gonna hide down here real quick, chat. I'm just gonna...
However, there was still one matter to solve. The fate of Mr. Krabs III. Now you see, Luft and Overworked in my chat both begged for him to be spared, but everyone else wanted him to be sacrificed to make our cult stronger. So we opted to not eat him, but to yeet him off the throat of the world.
We'll not eat him. No! He ruined it!
To yeet him off of the throat of the world.
There he goes, chat. Leave me alone, alright?
And now, with that, we beat Skyrim with my deranged Pokemon. Now, I actually myself couldn't decide on a title for this challenge, so thank you to Hazeltree, a new member of our community, for coming up with this video's title. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and if you want more brain rot, please subscribe to the channel because that is the one thing that I can promise to provide. If you'd also like to be a member of the community, the Discord entry is free, and all of these videos are streamed live over on my Twitch, and all the links are in the description below. It's been the Bizkiit, and I'll see you all in the next challenge. Later. Alright, now where'd that insect ball griff go?